Well, hello. It's 11:11 p.m. Oh, and it just changed to 11:12. It might have been 11:12 when I actually did this because I'm looking at the computer time and it changed to 11:12. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. My intention was to start at 11:11. The title is Following My Passion Enough? Time for me to get my video done by midnight is running out. During the day, many ideas went through my head, as always. Now, however, after a long conversation with my newfound partner who has expanded my vision in many areas, I sit here at the computer not knowing what to talk about. It's not that my passion for healing the world has diminished. It's just that now I have another me involved. I can't get rid of that I can't get that passion off my mind, and I don't even want to because I feel so good. How much are you willing to tolerate me talking about this amazing lady and my feelings? It's certainly not getting the views I get when I talk about something more controversial. Why is learning to love more less interesting to people when it is precisely that kind of passion that can fuel the necessary transformation in our world? Quite honestly, I'm very tired. It's been a long day. I was very, very active, and I decided, because I didn't get off the phone with my friend till 10 o'clock, that I was going to wait till 11:11 to do the video. It took me till 10:30 or even past 10:30 to even write the blurb and come up with a title, because I wasn't sure what to do it on. I have noticed lately, since I've been talking about this newfound relationship and the controversial nature that it presents to most people, that the hits on the views on the videos just have not been as predominant as they usually are. It used to be that I could count on any video getting 400 views in the first day. Very rarely did that not happen. Yesterday's video, or I should say the day before yesterday's video, when I did the one that aired today, only had 270 views. That's just, I don't understand that, but I don't know why people don't like love. I'm in love with love, and I've been in love with love for a long time, and I was thinking I was going to have to maybe wait till some Pleiadian came off of the mothership and met me there and said, wow, there's my twin flame. But I've given up on the idea of there even being such a thing as a twin flame. That there's only one other part of my soul that I'm supposed to match up with. I mean, if there's something more intense and more amazing than what I'm experiencing with this goddess, then I don't know. It must be really, really special, because I've never felt anything this special in all my life, where everything lines up seemingly so perfectly. You know, some people will say, "But Ron, Ron, she's married." Yeah, I know that, and she's married to an idea too. She's married to an idea that she's here on a mission, that she's an avatar, like I'm an avatar, and she's another me, and I'm another her. And this is something that we recognize was predestined. It's like it's destiny happening that we were to meet each other, because we together have the same passion to change the world. We have the same vision to make a difference and to teach people to expand our ability to love, to be able to forgive those that have played dark roles and integrate them into our world so that they too can be healed, where nobody gets left behind. Now, you've heard me talk about this before I ever met this lady. This is not something new. This is not something new, but now I have a new dynamic, and I guess it scares a lot of people because it doesn't fit the normal paradigm of relationships. Open relationships and polyamory doesn't fit. But what if, as I said in the previous video, what if it is exactly what Jesus said, that in heaven there is no marriage? What if it is exactly that? And some people say, well, in heaven we don't have bodies. Well, we do have bodies. They may be less dense than the current bodies, but their bodies nevertheless, and I don't believe that heaven is somewhere else. Heaven can be wherever we are and wherever we choose to love. And that's what I've chosen to do. I've chosen to let all of the things that I've used to limit myself in the past, I've chosen to let them go and to embrace the love that's in front of me, that's revealing itself to me in miraculous ways, where gifts are being quickened, where conversation is taking on a fluidity that is simply amazing. Now, I don't feel like I'm very fluid right at this very moment doing this video because I feel so tired. If I were to lay down when I finish this video, I would probably fall asleep pretty quickly. And I suspect when I finally do, and I'm going to wait till midnight, of course, to put it up on Facebook and so that it's all up, you know, all up at the right time, etc. It's all going to be perfect. And then I'm going to fall asleep and I'm going to dream the impossible dream, because I've been dreaming the impossible dream all my life. The dream of having a partner that I can relate to, that can help not only heal the world that we live in, but create a new world. And that's our vision, folks. And those of you that listen, isn't that your vision? It's not about judging somebody because you don't understand the shift in paradigm. I didn't understand it myself at first. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to realize the beauty and the synchronicity of everything that's happening, where two avatars meet each other and recognize that they've always known each other and that they're on a divine mission, and that this is the time for them to accomplish what they came to do, what has been put in their heart all along to do. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And it is my passion to love and be loved. It is my passion to uplift and teach others and show others by example how we can live in a new paradigm, how we can live in a world that we cooperate with each other, where we don't reject people just because a phase of a relationship has ended. We don't reject them and turn away. We continue to love everybody that's ever been in our lives, and we love everybody that's currently in our lives in ways that are more genuine, more authentic, more open, more. It doesn't mean that we have to have sex with everybody. That's impossible. At least in the current time frame, it's impossible. Maybe if we had forever, we could get to everybody, just like we do in the love line. We get to every other person in the love line and get to spend a little bit of time with them. Maybe ultimately that's the whole thing, that we all get to spend a little bit of time, a little bit of our soul's journey with each other soul that's on this thing, and we learn to love everybody, and because we're all interconnected, we're all one. It's unity consciousness. There's nothing immoral, there's nothing unethical about that. If we are in agreement, and if we have made the choice independently of any coercion or manipulation or anything forced upon us, it's voluntary consent to choose to love. And I choose to love with all of my heart, not just this lady, but the whole of humanity. And I'm being shown a living example and a model of how that works in the real world, how that works with her children, how that works with her co-workers, how that works with other people in her life that she chooses to be more intimate with than others. It's all a beautiful thing. It's all an expression of life. And I'm not going to apologize. I was going to say I'm sorry if it bothers you. If it bothers you, well, get with it. Get with it. Now, I've had a couple of things happen today that were really disturbing. I had a call before 6 o'clock this morning. One of my friends is in the hospital and apparently had maybe a mild heart attack last night. And she's young. I mean, she's just a young lady. And she called me to ask for help. And then I have another friend who moved from England to Italy and wrote me a really sad, heartbreaking letter of the trouble she's going through. So there's lots of people that are going through really big issues. But the only thing that's going to heal all of these things ultimately is love. It's compassion. It's caring, because that's what brings the healing. That's what makes the transformation, fuels the transformation so that it can occur. And this is what's happening in my life. It's what's happening in many lives. It's not happening in all lives yet. If I could give it to you, I would give it to you. If I could share it, I would share it. But this I know. If we keep our mind and our heart fixed on loving and being grateful, being repentant of where we've missed the mark, of asking for and receiving and giving forgiveness, and of just expressing love in whatever way it comes to us, we're gonna be okay. I mean, I just feel that things are starting to really come together. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a feeling, and maybe I'm seeing through rose-colored glasses. But it does feel really good, and it does feel different. Anyway, I'm not going to prolong this video. It's going to be one of my shorter videos. It's 11 minutes now, and I'm going to let it go. So I do thank you for listening once again, and you have a beautiful, beautiful day or evening or whatever time it is for you, and maybe tomorrow. Oh, I do have to add one more thing. We did schedule an interview with Mr. Sino, Mr. Sugi, for next week, so look for that toward the beginning of the week, and we'll see how it comes out. It is going to be recorded and shared, and I've sent some preliminary questions for him to address, and I think you'll appreciate some of the things that have been asked of him to explain, and hopefully many of you will tune into that, because many of you are asking about the progress being made with Swiss Indo. So again, I thank you for listening. In Lakesh. Namaste.